Good evening. They might have done quite a bit of refurbishment work on this stadium in recent seasons, but it still has a refreshingly old-fashioned quality about it. We're at Anfield. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day one action. It is Liverpool taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, it's very important that you're not playing catch-up in the group stages. Match day one, imperative you get off to a good start.
Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson begins in goal. Andrew Robertson starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Jorginho Wijnaldum starts alongside Thiago in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Roberto Firmino. Here's the lineup for Chelsea. Antonio Rudiger starts alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. And the focal point in attack today, Timo Werner. Reece James. Conte has it. Read it superbly to take back possession. Committed challenge. Not a good pass. And Mohamed Salah now. This is Salah. In behind for him to chase. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Conte. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. It is a decent looking attack here. Conte. Jorginho. Werner. Conte has it. Pulisic. Salah. It's with Fabinho. Thiago. And understandable that we might want to focus on Mohamed Salah, who is so very difficult to stop, Lee.
Well, the goals he scores from the left-hand side, the right-hand side, he drops into the hole, long range, short range, he's even good in the air.
Fabinho. Firmino. And cut out by Conte. How many times do we say that? Jorginho. What do you think we can expect to see from the visitors tactically, Lee?
Well, I think they'll sit everybody behind the ball, out of possession, trying to hit the team on the break. Makes sense to me, to be honest with you, but you need to be very disciplined in your defending throughout the team if you're going to carry that plan out.
Azpilicueta. This is Thiago Silva. N'Golo Conte. Here's Mount. Every pass hitting its target. Thiago Silva. Bad pass. There's a slide rule pass. Well, it all counts for naught. That was perfectly timed, and it is going to be a corner. Over it comes, but the keeper takes command. Salah. Phillips. Fabinho. Firmino. Now Mane. Fabinho. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Timo Werner. Now with Jorginho. Werner. Extremely sloppy in possession. Fabinho. Wijnaldum now. Oh, they've lost it. Mount. Conte has it. Azpilicueta. James. N'Golo Conte. Rudiger. This is Thiago Silva. Werner. Can they trouble the opposition this time? And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Thiago. This is Salah. Wijnaldum. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Well, he's done really well with his angles there. Good reactions too. Well, everybody's disappointed, none more so than the manager. Just look at him.
And over comes the corner. Well, the header, but a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he has to do better than that. I could have saved that, Derek.
Jorginho Wijnaldum. Fabinho. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Jorginho! Is it going to be Pulisic? Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Thiago. Fabinho. Liverpool in a position of menace. It's with Fabinho. Wijnaldum. And return to Mane. Fabinho. Can he finish? The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And he's fired over the corner. Played into the centre of the box. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is! And it doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent set piece. And finishing like that with a lovely headed goal is absolutely superb.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, he's got to be delighted with his players. A big smile on his face. They've got the noses in front. They're in the lead. Well done.
Underway again. Liverpool hold the aces.
Liverpool, number 10, Sadio Mane.
Jorginho. Conte has it. Well, back in season 1992-93, the old European Cup as it was became the UEFA Champions League. Back in your playing days, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I can just about remember that far back, Derek, to be honest with you. But players were a little bit cautious about the new Champions League and how it was going to take shape and the format, etc. But certainly the European Cup is now a thing of the past, and the Champions League has really taken shape.
Thiago Silva. Now with Jorginho. Chilwell. Rudiger. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Well, the attack fizzled out. Roberto Firmino. Wijnaldum now. Getting in there to intercept. Werner. Werner. Conte. On to Werner. And Pulisic has it. This looks promising. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Jorginho. Pulisic. Useful looking ball. Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms.
Well, here we see it again. A lovely passage of pure quality passing. Fluid as you like, but as good as the move is, the goalkeeper has had an absolute shocker. Beaten at his near post. Terrible. Well, a penny for his thoughts right now, Derek. Plan B, I think, is needed.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Jorginho Wijnaldum. It's with Fabinho. Thiago. Roberto Firmino. It's with Fabinho. Fabinho. Here is Thiago. Fabinho now. Wijnaldum. Alexander-Arnold. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Top-class defending. Thiago Silva. Well, great read there to intercept. Roberto Firmino. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defenders need to cover. Conte. It's got to be! And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Thiago. Really well played pass. And back with Thiago. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. And Thiago. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here's the replay, and the little 1-2 is superb. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Having conceded then, it's up to Chelsea to articulate a response.
Number 9, Roberto Firmino.
N'Golo Kanté. On to Jorginho. Rudiger. Here's Chilwell. On the ball, Rudiger. Kanté now. Jorginho. He's using his strength to good effect. Thiago Silva. This is Azpilicueta. Timo Werner. Reece James. Here's Mount. Werner. Jorginho. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. N'Golo Kanté. Fruitful looking attack. And he's broken free. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Corner kick played in, and you need your defender to take charge. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. And firing it into the area. Rudiger. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Liverpool really struggling in terms of possession, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Firmino. Wijnaldum now. Thiago. And Salah! And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now?
Well, here's the replay, and that passing and movement is pure quality, and still with lots to do. He unleashes a very powerful effort, gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, they're in a wretched situation. What can they do to rectify this leak?
Well, you can see the coach down there racking his brains on what to do next. Chelsea are in turmoil. Things need to change, and it needs to change them quickly. Luckily, he's got a half-time break to come, and it'll be a welcome break from this performance.
N'Golo Kanté. And Chelsea looking dangerous. Reece James. Well, it's one pass after another. Mount. Chance to cross. Azpilicueta. James. Here's Mount. Reece James. Mount. Conte. Werner. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Thiago. It's with Fabinho. And that pass could be troublesome. Salah! Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And now the delivery. Just too much height on that one. Close shave, though. Conte. Timo Werner. Mount. And through it goes to the keeper. Roberto Firmino. Wijnaldum unable to keep it. Reece James. Werner. This is Thiago Silva. Conte. It is now with Jorginho. Now the attack promising as it was. Scuppered there. Wijnaldum. Sadio Mane now. Jorginho Wijnaldum. It's with Roberto Firmino. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Azpilicueta. Rudiger. Thiago Silva. Rudiger has it. On to Jorginho. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Jorginho. Conte has it. Werner. Well, possibilities inside the box. Reece James. Mount. And Chelsea have given us away. Roberto Firmino racing forward, trying to catch them out. And given away. Thiago Silva. And Mount. This is Thiago Silva. Azpilicueta. On the ball, Rudiger. Azpilicueta now. Reece James. On the ball, Rudiger. Azpilicueta. Thiago Silva. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Excellent vision. Now he's got to stay calm. Important facet of his play, holding the ball up and waiting for support. How can he take them on and beat them? Conte. Chilwell. Pulisic. And the cross is very much on. Moving the ball effectively. Werner. But it can't get through. Well, nothing comes of it. Thiago. Wijnaldum. No more time left. First half is over here at Anfield. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Jorginho. Thiago Silva. On the ball, Azpilicueta. Conte. James. Chance to do damage. Jorginho. On the ball, Rudiger. Chilwell. Rudiger. This is Azpilicueta. Oh, nice ball over the top. Conte. Jorginho. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Jorginho Wijnaldum. There to take it away. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Well, they get the ball once more. Wijnaldum. Here's Robertson. Jorginho Wijnaldum. It's with Kabak. Fabinho. Strong play here. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Thiago. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Ozan Kabak. Here's Robertson. Using his strength to shield the ball. Roberto Firmino. Wijnaldum. Roberto Firmino. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Not a good pass. Salah. Roberto Firmino. Thiago. Wijnaldum. Here is Thiago. Wijnaldum. Sadio Mane now. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Retaining possession proving difficult. What can they do from here? Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Ziyech. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Now potential danger. He might be able to make it through. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here it is again. It's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
So making the substitution now. So the action underway again. It's all going Liverpool's way. It's starting to get out of hand, you just feel.
Sadio Mane.
Using his physical strength to shield it. Conte. This is Thiago Silva. Fluency of movement. Oh, skipping away. Conte. Thiago Silva. Rudiger has it. What can Chelsea do from this position? Rudiger. Chilwell. On the ball, Rudiger. Thiago Silva. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. Roberto Firmino. Now Mo Salah. It's with Roberto Firmino. And Chelsea with the ball again. Havertz. Can they create something from here? Werner. Will it be? And what can they do to stop him running at them? He's protecting it well. Conte. This is Thiago Silva. N'Golo Conte. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really lovely through ball. And you have to say, with a finish to grace any game, lovely, calm, classy strike right there.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Phillips. Alexander-Arnold. Well, great read there to intercept. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. And using his strength to shield the ball. Conte. Werner. He's using his strength to good effect. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Good effort here! Not an awful lot wrong with that free kick, but just wide.
When you set up for a free kick, you have to hit the target. He wasn't far off, but it was a miss.
Wijnaldum. It's with Roberto Firmino. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Salah. Wijnaldum. Here is Thiago. Fabinho. Salah. Roberto Firmino. Fabinho. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Roberto Firmino. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Havertz. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Pulisic. At times they make passing look easy. Shielding the ball superbly. Now can they create something? Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Fabinho. Oh, a lovely ball. Can he do it? And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here it is again. It's a lovely ball behind, perfectly timed. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Number 5, Jorginho Wijnaldum.
Holding on to the ball, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Havertz. So 20 minutes to go. Thiago Silva. Has plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. Chilwell. And Havertz. Rudiger. N'Golo Conte. Has the strength to hang on to it. Wijnaldum. It's a perfect challenge. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. An alert intervention. Ziyech. Werner. Conte. They've given it away. Thiago. It's with Roberto Firmino. Mane. Mane. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. And in with a real chance. Oh, denied by the post. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Well, let's make no bones about it. This is a thorough thrashing, Lee.
Well, look at the Chelsea players. How frustrated do they look? They've been poor tonight. They've let their standards drop. Inexcusable, really. Back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. No way back from here for me.
Corner awarded to Liverpool. Played into the centre of the box. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Robertson. Good defending. Conte. Good strength to keep the ball. Azpilicueta. N'Golo Conte. Thiago Silva. Now with Havertz. Ziyech. Kai Havertz. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Conte. And return to Havertz. Regained possession. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Thiago Silva. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? This is Thiago Silva. Conte has it. Good physical play. Untidy in possession. Werner. And taken away. Just 10 minutes to go. Werner. Here's Chilwell. Kai Havertz. James. Ziyech. Azpilicueta now. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Good bit of pressing. Werner. Roberto Firmino. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. He's protecting it well. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Ziyech. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Kai Havertz. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. This looks threatening. Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really, really strong goalkeeping. Spread himself, used all of his body, really good save.
Substitution for Liverpool coming off the pitch. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Coming onto the pitch, number 23, Shaqiri.
So the corner played into the box. It was well stopped.
Well, the positioning is everything for a goalkeeper, and he was in a good position then.
Corner again. And firing it into the area. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Losing custody of it, Conte. Wijnaldum. It's with Roberto Firmino. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. He's using his strength to good effect. And now they have the ball back. Havertz. On the ball, Rudiger. Thiago Silva. N'Golo Conte. Havertz. Conte. Conte has lost the ball. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Havertz. Here's Chilwell. Conte. Azpilicueta. N'Golo Conte. Werner with it now. And very deftly cut out. Ziyech. Rudiger has it. N'Golo Conte. Strong play here. Now the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. And the counter looks on here, options available. Firmino. Using his strength to shield the ball. Ozan Kabak. In behind for him to chase. He succeeds in clearing it. Timo Werner. And Havertz. In the right place to cut out the pass. Firmino. Wijnaldum now. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Reece James. Aspilicueta now. Conte. Another perfect position to read it. The high press was very much on. Conte. Well, not hard to read that pass. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Alexander-Arnold. Wijnaldum now. Liverpool in a position of menace. A glorious chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay, and in many ways it doesn't do it justice how patient they were in the build-up. But then there's still plenty to do from here. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he just about keeps him at bay and finishes with aplomb. Great goal. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add.
Number 5, Jorginho Wijnaldum.
Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Pulisic. The end of this particular story, and for whatever reason it didn't go to plan for Chelsea. It's a poor start to their Champions League season.
That's the last thing you need. Start of the qualifying stages. You don't need a 0-point sally. You almost need memory loss now to forget about that. Down to 5 games to qualify.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance this evening, Lee.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channel, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.
Well, the stage is truly set for what should be a terrific night of football here at Anfield. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day 1. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It is Liverpool taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
Fabinho. Here is Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. And the emphasis is on creativity. Salah. Fabinho now. It's with Roberto Firmino, and unable to keep possession. I think, Lee, we all look forward, don't we, to the various stages of the Champions League, from the group stage to the knockout stages. Each has its own dynamic.
Well, it does. I certainly get a little bit more excited when the knockout stages start, I must admit, but the group stage is an introduction to everybody, to all the teams that are in the competition. I think that's vital. You get to know the players, the teams, how they play, and then once the knockout stages start, the real excitement for me kicks in.
Fabinho. Here is Thiago. Roberto Firmino. Ozan Kabak. Here is Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. It's with Fabinho. Ozan Kabak. Here is Thiago. Thiago. Fabinho now. Roberto Firmino. Wijnaldum. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Conte. Werner. And showing fine vision. Conte. James. Here's Mount. Well, they keep the ball moving. Mount. Might really be able to trouble them here. Azpilicueta. And Mount. And Chelsea have given us away. Salah. It's with Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Roberto Firmino. Mane. Mastery of the passing game. He's protecting it well. Azpilicueta. Conte now. James. Conte. James. This is Azpilicueta. Reece James. Thiago Silva. Rudiger. Jorginho. Rudiger has it. Jorginho. Here's Chilwell. Rudiger. Chilwell. On the ball, Rudiger. Here's Chilwell. This is Thiago Silva. Well, he's given us away. Wijnaldum. Here's Salah. This is Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Fabinho now. Jorginho Wijnaldum. It's with Fabinho. Mane. Firmino. And options in the centre. Thiago. Here's Firmino. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Jorginho. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Really vital interception. Thiago. Useful looking ball. And Mohamed Salah now. Thiago. Here's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mo Salah. Conte. Mount. Conte has it. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Wijnaldum. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Fabinho. Mane. Wijnaldum now. Precise ball movement. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Got to it easily, the keeper. Rudiger. Azpilicueta. This is Thiago Silva. Oh, great vision. Well, he likes to run at them. Jorginho. And back with Jorginho. Can he put them in front? Rudiger. Azpilicueta. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Azpilicueta. On to Jorginho. Chilwell. Jorginho. Pulisic. And he read it well. Phillips. Roberto Firmino. And back with Firmino. And Thiago. No, high quality defending. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Ozan Kabak. Andrew Robertson. Fabinho. Thiago. Fabinho now. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? And back with Thiago. And Chelsea regaining possession. He's in behind. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Fabinho. Here is Thiago. It's with Fabinho. Firmino. Here's Fabinho. Fabinho now. Firmino. Can they forge ahead? And that is defending of the highest order. Werner. Pulisic. Werner. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Fabinho. Wijnaldum now. Fabinho now. Here is Thiago. Salah. It's with Roberto Firmino. Ozan Kabak. Fabinho. Mane. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, possibilities in the centre. Mane. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And that was a very fine read. Wijnaldum. Moving the ball effectively. Fabinho. It's with Roberto Firmino. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. That's a lovely ball. Can he play it in? Mount. Reece James. Now with Jorginho. Pulisic. Good tackle. Wijnaldum. Here is Thiago. Roberto Firmino. It's with Fabinho. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Wijnaldum. Salah. Mane. And here's Wijnaldum. Mane. Fabinho now. Firmino. Mane. Fabinho. And Mohamed Salah now. Thiago. Pulls it back. He might yet finish. Firmino. Now Mane. Rudiger. Mount. Azpilicueta.
Nothing in it, Derek, is there? Just testing each other out. Tactically, it's fascinating. Who will buckle first?
Rudiger. On to Jorginho. Azpilicueta. Now with Jorginho. Pulisic. N'Golo Kanté. Another perfect position to read it. Phillips. Jorginho Wijnaldum. It's with Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Thiago. Superbly read and executed. Rudiger. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Mane. Here's Firmino. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. N'Golo Conte. Here's Mount. Timo Werner. Now with Jorginho. Rudiger. Conte has it. This is Thiago Silva. Jorginho. Conte. Real danger. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Reece James. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Rudiger. Pulisic now. Rudiger has it. Thiago Silva. Untidy on the ball. Fabinho. It's with Roberto Firmino. Jorginho Wijnaldum. It's with Fabinho. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. And Thiago lost custody of it. Chilwell. Rudiger has it. Azpilicueta. And Chelsea have given us away. Getting forward. Thiago. Roberto Firmino. And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Well, they get the ball once more. Thiago Silva. Now with Jorginho. Werner. It is now with Jorginho. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it's one pass after another. Chance to play it in. Fabinho. Wijnaldum now. Firmino. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Jorginho. Pulisic now. Conte. And he's in. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
You can see how tight this group is, Derek. Straight over to the manager. Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact, does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it. Well, the coach can feel this game slipping away, I'm sure. Might need a plan B.
The opening goal of the game then. Fabinho. Thiago. Fabinho now. Fabinho. The master of perfect defensive positioning, Conte. Throw-ins given. Fabinho. Wijnaldum now. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Fabinho now. Wijnaldum. Now can they make something happen? Firmino. Here's Thiago. Fluency of movement. And back with Fabinho. And they have possession again. Jorginho. Totally fooled him. Pulisic. Pulls it back. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, as we see from the replay, it's a classic pullback cross that sets up the chance, and still with lots to do, he unleashes a very powerful effort, gave the keeper little chance. Lovely goal that was.
Well, a second goal for them here.
Goal for Chelsea. Number 5, Jorginho.
Fabinho. Wijnaldum. It's with Fabinho. Roberto Firmino. Here is Thiago. Fabinho. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Firmino. And here's Wijnaldum. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Wijnaldum. Can he get one back? Will it be Wijnaldum? And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, Derek, that tells you all you need to know about this group of players. Great team spirit, fantastic stuff. Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
Number 5, Jorginho Wijnaldum.
Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball.
Coming off the pitch.
Rudiger.
6, Thiago. Coming on.
Pulisic now.
Number 15.
Chilwell. Good strength to keep the ball. Well, couldn't keep it. Mane. Fabinho now. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well, far from the ideal pass. Now can they counter clinically? He's given it straight to the opposition. Fabinho. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Struggling to keep the ball. Wijnaldum. It's with Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay, and in many ways it doesn't do justice to how patient they were in the build-up. Just so composed, waiting for the right moment, and the thunderous strike to beat the keeper hands down is absolutely brilliant. Well, you can see how happy the manager is. They've shown real grit to get back into this.
Goals are plenty, 2-2.
Goal for Liverpool. Number 9, Roberto Firmino.
Strong play here.
Substitution.
Roberto Firmino.
Off the pitch. Number 5, Jorginho. To be replaced by
Alexander-Arnold.
Mateo Kovacic.
And cut out by Conte. How many times do we say that? Conte. Azpilicueta. Rudiger. This is Thiago Silva. James. Azpilicueta now. He's in control of the situation. Mateo Kovacic. Thiago Silva. This is Thiago Silva. This is Azpilicueta. Conte. Given away by Chelsea. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Naby Keita. Firmino. Now Mane. Keita. It's with Fabinho. And return to Mane. Clean challenge. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Yeah, keep an eye on him, because in that last challenge, he took a heavy blow to his upper thigh. He's feeling it at the moment, but no sign of him after being taken off.
Cheers, Jeff. Fabinho. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Fabinho now. Mane. Well, can they prise them open now? Oxlade-Chamberlain. Rob them. N'Golo Conte. Chelsea throw in here. Well, they've decided to make a change.
Coming onto the pitch, number 23, Shaqiri.
Olivier Giroud. Well, no way through. Roberto Firmino. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And that puts them in position. Must take the lead here. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, but as good as the move is, the goalkeeper has had an absolute shocker. Beaten at his near post, terrible.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
Number 10, Sadio Mane.
We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Conte. Mateo Kovacic. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Naby Keita. Fabinho now. Ozan Kabak. It's with Fabinho. Fabinho. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? And return to Keita. Firmino. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. Liverpool pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. And now the delivery. Is he going to score? Not increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. Over it comes. And clearing it away. Keita. Here's Fabinho. Possession one. N'Golo Conte. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Pulisic. Now Conte. And he clears the danger. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ozan Kabak. It's with Roberto Firmino. It's there for him. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
You can see how tight this group is, Derek. Straight over to the manager. Well, here's the replay. It didn't panic, did it? Decent strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really, but it's in the back of the net.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
For Liverpool, number 3, Fabinho.
And Kovacic seeing his pass intercepted. Azpilicueta. In position here to protect the ball. And he could cash in. Is it going to be a goal? And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an exquisite ball over the defence. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Well, back underway here, and Liverpool handing out a very harsh lesson.
Number 9, Roberto Firmino.
Rudiger. On the ball, Azpilicueta. Ziyech. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Thiago Silva. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Mateo Kovacic. Here's Kovacic. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Rudiger. Mateo Kovacic. Well, you can sense the threat is there. Azpilicueta. Conte. This is Thiago Silva. Reece James. Here's Kovacic. Couldn't keep it. Ozan Kabak. Now with Alisson. Roberto Firmino. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Oh, he's through here. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and what a ball that is to put him through. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed.
Fabinho.
Mateo Kovacic. It's with Giroud. Chilwell. Can he play it in? Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Fabinho. Naby Keita. Fabinho now. Roberto Firmino. And back with Firmino. It's with Fabinho. He's using his strength to good effect. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Chilwell. Mateo Kovacic. Now Giroud. Timely intervention. Roberto Firmino. Here's Keita. Well, strong play here. Fabinho. It's with Roberto Firmino. Liverpool in a position of menace. Naby Keita. Fabinho. It's with Fabinho. Firmino. He might be able to carve something out. Just the clearance that was called for. N'Golo Kanté. It's with Giroud. Mateo Kovacic. And threading it forward. A smart stop here. A Chelsea corner. And now the delivery. Well, another corner. Can they take advantage of this one? Over it comes. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, Derek. It's a good, strong ball into the box. And what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. Fantastic goal.
goal for Chelsea. Number 18, Olivier Giroud.
Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Naby Keita. Read it well. Mateo Kovacic. Conte has it. Olivier Giroud. There's a slide rule pass. And is he going to do it? Kovacic. And Kovacic seeing his pass intercepted. Strong play here. Careless in possession. Mateo Kovacic. Giroud. Conte now. Here's Kovacic. Conte has it. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Good physical play. Struggling to keep the ball. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Has the strength to hang on to it. A glorious chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Well, as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. And using his strength to shield the ball. Giroud. Here's Chilwell. Here's Kovacic. Olivier Giroud. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Shaqiri. Oxlade-Chamberlain. The end of this particular story, and for whatever reason it didn't go to plan for Chelsea. It's a poor start to their Champions League season.
That's the last thing you need. The start of the qualifying stages, you don't need a 0 point Sally. You almost need memory loss now to forget about that. Down to 5 games to qualify.
Roberto Firmino.